And welcome back, everybody, to some Super Mario 64 70-star League Division 1 action. That is a lot of words, but it is not unwarranted because coming up here, we've got a lot of action. Biinny of WD, not WD-40, due to popular, contrary to popular belief, facing off against V1RO, aka the live Cluckin' Egg, has made a epic comeback to the Mario 64 scene and has been making waves in 70-star, showing that he is a force to be reckoned with. And of course, with me on the co-commentary, another man, once again making a name for himself, especially in 70-star and in these GSA races, none other than the man himself, Pinecone Jones. What's up, dog?
Hey, what's up? I'm pretty excited to see this race. I think it'll be really good, but I think it'll be good as long as V1RO doesn't use the shell in SSL again.
Yeah, that was a big
XD.
Yeah, I mean, that's how pillarless goes, and it's crazy. A lot of runners, you included, have been doing the double pillarless, and it could be a lot of pressure, especially in a race.
Yeah, I've talked to V1RO, and basically his plan is like, I think he's gonna go for Tomoplus first try, and if he screws it up, then I think he's gonna do like an easier strat and not do double pillarless, something like that.
That seems pretty reasonable.
Couple things I want to mention though. Biinny is like very consistent. I feel like he often gets 49s, and V1RO gets a ton of like 50s in races. However, oh V1RO, what are you doing? That's not gonna work. Yeah. The bomb's not gonna be there. Okay, V1RO's already having a meltdown. Mucka S.
Yeah, it appears as though he did not hatch the egg, but rather...
Oh, V1RO, no!
Oh, no.
Oh, my God.
What is going on, man? This is not how you want to start your 70-star race. Okay, interesting. Oh, but it's not the right angle, and we are in a perpetual...
V1RO, why? I can't believe this.
Oh, no. All right. This looks good. Oh, my God.
Ground pound the pole.
Oh, no.
Oh, my God.
Don't die.
He's gonna die again. He's gonna die again.
Both commentators assuming that he's gonna die, and he died. He has died on bomb clip. V1RO is losing a little bit right here.
Dude, I was just about to say that he's been playing better, and I was thinking he was gonna get like a 49 or something, but oh my God. I can't. He's done this before.
Here we go. This is it. That's the one.
Oh my God.
Boom. All right. So a minute 20 seconds later, V1RO gets the bomb clip going. Wow. I don't even know what to say. Biinny holding himself a very cozy lead.
Now all Biinny has to do is play it really safe everywhere, and he gets like an auto W. The problem with V1RO is that he does when he's in that situation, he doesn't know like what to do with his camera. Like he didn't adjust his camera like properly to clip through the gate. And it kept on happening because he was throwing the bomb up against the gate, but his angle was incorrect. You have to hold like a certain direction or whatever.
Yeah. Definitely want to have those backups, and these are the exact reasons why and how some players are able to, despite making many mistakes, able to not let it hit them too hard. Biinny almost long jumping off the face of the planet, but bringing it back to Earth.
I really just want to pretend that didn't happen.
Yeah, this is I don't know. He's definitely an egg right now. I would not say he's a chicken.
Dude, the egg is like he was cracked open back there, dude.
Yeah, honestly, it's generous saying that he's an egg. It's quite a heavy amount of yolk spillage going on back there. mean, it'd make for a good breakfast, but it is late in the night. We just want a delicious little nighttime snack, but whew, I don't know. Maybe a little too much sauce.
After like the second time he failed, he should have just ground pounded the pole. It's like he forgot it was an option. It might have been like a pride thing, possibly. Like he was like, man, I don't want to be that guy who ground pounds the pole in like a race. Maybe he was thinking something like that, so he just kept on going for bomb clip.
That is not too crazy, honestly. You see it pretty often. I mean, especially, I think it might have been V1RO who had the incident with Pillarless, like you were mentioning, where you just want the trick so bad that you get blinded, and you don't want to lose even more time, you know? You're like, I can't go for that. I don't want to lose even more time, and then you end up losing even more time. But Biinny doing pretty good here in Womps. A very solid start. I wonder if he is even aware of what's going on. I'm not sure if Biinny usually opts to watch the races or not, but...
Dude, this Womps Fortress has been straight fire from V1RO, though. He did the pro route in 100 coin, right?
Yeah. This man
okay, yeah, judging by his coins. Yeah.
Making moves. I mean, he's got to do something. He's got to bring it back, and as we like to say, I mean, anything is possible. And
dude, how are you going to lose over a minute on bomb clip and then just like pop off this hard in Womps? Okay, so that route, that 100 coin route V1RO just did, that saves like 2 or 3 seconds over what Biinny just did. And he didn't like really screw up anywhere. Biinny did that one like long jump, so he probably just saved like 4 or 5 seconds with that 100 coin.
Pretty hot stuff.
It's possible that his nerves were like kind of gone or something after he did that on bomb clip. Because he obviously realized that he was like super far behind at that point, so maybe that like calmed him down a little bit somehow. If that makes any sense.
It makes sense, you know, when you're in the beginning, you're like, oh man, I really want to have a good beginning, but if you go ahead and crack your egg in half like that, the yolk is already out, you know, there's nothing to protect anymore, so not really worried too much, just playing the game, and gotta admire it. V1RO not going to go down without a fight. I mean, yes, the beginning was very rough, but there's so much left in this run.
It is true that it's super early in the run, but when you're down like a minute 20 or so against like a really consistent player, you're not in a good position at all. Like, it's gonna be very hard for V1RO to win at this point, probably. But Biinny's gonna have to drop some serious spaghetti.
Thank you, Sir Clams, a lot for the sub, bub. Welcome to the Clock Club, bub. Pleasure to have you on the clock, gang. V1RO freezing there for a bit, but has thawed and is ready for prep. We're going to be slapping the egg on the pan. Might need a sausage.
Sub 8 minute Womps, God Gamer.
It was close. I don't know if that was quite sub 8 minute. I mean, sub 8 minute is pretty gnarly.
It was 7:59. I was looking.
Yeah,
which is like that was like a minute like 14 or something behind Biinny. I don't know.
And Biinny now going to hold up, getting the synchronization going here for the lads, so that we can see really what's going on. Dark World's coming up for Biinny, though, and Biinny missing the button press. Gonna be hard to find a Shigeru cycle.
He did die last time, I think. In like a recent race, he got Goomba'd. Oh, that was pretty nice.
That was very nice. Despite missing the button press, might still be able to find himself a Shig.
Oh, that's for sure Shig cycle.
Confirmed by the game scientist. Prodigy, Pancake. That's a shig. Beautiful stuff from Biinny and V1RO with some nice flying here on the wing cap. Both players at this point playing pretty well, making the moves that need to be made. I mean, about what you'd expect from players of this caliber, especially in the beginning. But it starts to ramp up pretty quick.
Yeah, I like how you say players of this caliber, but we just saw some dime bump it. And anyways, moving on. If Biinny did that same like movement with the like elevator platform, whatever you want to call it, that definitely would have been like Xayah cycle pace. But since he like failed to press down the switch, he couldn't do Xayah. I'm assuming V1RO's not gonna go for Xayah here. Something I did want to mention though is that V1RO is like very new to these like tournament races, and he's told me before how nervous he's gotten. Like I don't remember if it was his race versus me or his race versus Cheese, but he was like super nervous, and it's probably the same case for him here, which I think is like at least partially responsible for the beginning. I think that Goomba was in a really bad spot there. Yeah, it is. Oh, he should have like slowed down.
Oh, gonna take the Goomba out though. Does not want to leave the beef or let it get cold.
Not trying to brag, but I knew that Goomba was in a really bad spot and it would slow down. That's the difference between me and V1RO. He's just not a god gamer.
Co-commentator milking himself live. I am in the commentary booth, you know, flexing out here. Might be trying to make up for perhaps not having a world record yet, despite, you know, grinding 70 star pretty hard. Might be feeling like he needs to prove his worth, and definitely proving his worth. Flexing on a literal egg. Making some moves.
Always got to go there with no world record speech. It's so true, though. It's so sad. I should just, like, get the 31 and 45 star world records so I can say I have world records.
I mean, they are very, very hard to get. You have to be very skilled, put a lot of work in, a lot of competition. But I digress. Biinny. Oh, booty slide. It's all good, though. He's got the penguin firmly grasped.
Sometimes when you fall down like Biinny just did, you like land on the little bridge and the baby penguin will be on it, and you'll just like fall down.
Yeah, that's a scary one.
Okay, for some reason I thought Biinny like accidentally reset his console or something right there. And then I realized we're like syncing it up.
We are indeed syncing it up. It is happening. And there we are.
Oh yeah, I thought it was pretty cool that V1RO got like the Bowser dance, which saves like half a second. Well, it saves like around half a second if you like know how to do the throw, where you basically like throw Bowser into the bomb with one spin. It's like not that hard to do that.
Gotta have those fast thumbs. Specialized thumb technique.
At the same time, it's like kind of easy to screw up though.
So here we are in Cool Cool Mountain. Punke, what can you tell me about Cool Cool Mountain and why is it so cool?
It's a mountain and it's really cool because there's a lot of snow. There you go. And it's not a very difficult level. I forget to mention that's pretty cool.
I don't know if you brought that up, but thank you for throwing that in there. Some good extra juicy bits of information for everybody out there enjoying this race just as much as we are.
Commentators simply bits on the mind once again.
I mean, you got me there. Definitely could use a bit or two. V1RO shoving that penguin firmly inside of the mama penguin might be a little bit up front, a little too early to be doing that. Mama penguin gonna go ahead and eject the penguin out of the penguin slot in her belly, but also ejecting the star out of her head.
A 1324 CCM by Biinny. That's a pretty solid beginning. Like, it's not that surprising. Dude's consistent, like I said, and he's like showing that to us all right now.
Yeah, Biinny definitely has. He's always been a pretty solid racer. he's able to get his head in the right zone, doesn't get too hung up on mistakes, able to brush them off and keep going. That's what you need. But Big Boo's Haunt is here. Time for the balcony star. Will he go for the long jump? Oh, no long jump from Biinny, going very safe with the punch strats.
I think that punch strat it loses like a second. It's nothing major.
Could potentially be room for V1RO to sneak in. Now, is Biinny planning on doing a Tama Plus? What do you think?
He doesn't know how to do Tama Plus. I'm like 100% sure. V1RO, I would say, is definitely gonna go for Tama Plus, but Biinny like legit doesn't know how to do it. He hasn't like practiced it.
Yeah, could be through these little optimizations that V1RO has been picking up and showing off his abilities to execute with very nice. I'm trying to come up with a different word other than execution, but execute with good execution. V1RO will be able to pull a couple seconds from Biinny's pocket.
I think V1RO was like exactly a minute 20 behind after like CCM. I might have looked at it wrong though. If V1RO like if V1RO does like a double Tama Plus, that'll save a lot of time on Biinny. Cause like Biinny's pillar list is like, I think it's really consistent for him, but it's not super optimal. Like Tama Plus probably, Tama Plus probably saves like 2 to 3 seconds over it. So you know, if V1RO does double Tama Plus, it's like 4 seconds saved. If Biinny even does a double plus route, I think he has been.
Okay, the Biinny special.
Looking pretty good.
Juicy.
There's one. I think he's gonna do double pillarless route.
About as good of a pillarless as you can ask for without going for Tama Plus. Getting that early jump on the slope. The beautifully big bomb grab. Here it is, round 2. Oh, big bomb. Got the jump. Ooh, a little low. It's good. Very nice. Personally, in V1RO's position, I'm a little scared at this point because, I mean, he is watching the race. He is probably aware that Biinny has landed the double pillarless, so now he has an act to follow. Can V1RO level it up? Go Super Saiyan 2, perhaps Super Saiyan 3, and bring out the Tama Pluses?
I definitely think he's going to go for Tama Plus.
Okay, with the insider scoop. Here we go.
Oh, it's a medium bomb. Even if he gets it, that's like kind of a big time loss.
Okay.
Oh no!
Oh no!
That's a huge mistake.
I didn't even see what happened.
It was kind of weird what happened. He just like didn't. I think he just pressed A at the wrong time or something and didn't jump. It was kind of weird. But yeah, even if he gets like double Tama Plus perfectly, like right now, he's gonna lose overall time.
Oh, almost sinking right into the sand.
That's also kind of rare. What happened to V1RO? Oh,
okay.
He's
chasing the Talon.
This is his only backup star. Okay, now that he doesn't have like, I mean, if you fail pillarless when you've done the other 2 stars, you can still like go over pillarless again. But like, I showed him how to do it, but he might not go for Tama.
Co-commentator with the coaching. Could be tampering.
He's not doing Tama.
Okay, here comes one.
That ground pound.
Oh, he's through the other side. No. a little bit too high on that final ground pound, just barely overshooting the entrance of the pyramid. And now the gap is widening here between Biinny and V1RO. I mean, it's looking a little rough. Biinny continuing to plow through the basement. Oh, but the Tama Plus! No holding back. There it is.
Oh. If only he did that first try. That would have helped a lot.
No, I think that still helped a lot. I'm pretty sure that just erased everything that happened. Busting out the Big Daddy Tama Plus. V1RO looking to take the lead from Biinny. Just gonna need to pull a couple strings, make a couple calls. But it's not out of the realm of possibility.
He's probably like a full 2 minutes behind now. It's got to be like a 2 minute difference. Like before SSL, it was like 1:20, but after that, yeah, it's got to be like 2 minutes. I mean, I kind of want to say that like I don't see how V1RO is gonna win this at this point, but like, I don't know. We've seen some crazy stuff happen in races. It's just like. I'm just gonna say it again. Like he's just consistent. You just don't want to be this far behind against someone like Biinny.
They don't call him Big Ben for no reason. But I mean, it is the league. It's not all about who wins, but it's about how close can you get. So. V1RO right now just hoping to chunk away at that lead. Okay, Biinny with the hot lava boost, no pun intended. Right up there. Very nice.
Biinny's pretty good at that lava boost from what I've seen.
He's making moves. Consistency is real.
We won't be able to compare for a long time, by the way, because they're doing different routes. The next time we'll be able to compare is when they like pretty much go upstairs, or I mean Tippy.
Yeah, each gonna be on their own journey, doing their own thing. V1RO with the interesting camera, right on the edge there. Very nice.
It looks pretty optimal from V1RO.
And we're getting some information from the chat that V1RO is apparently on call, trying to sell his soul. Not sure if that would even be able to help. I mean, this is a pretty big deficit. Do you have any thoughts, Pancake?
Rip V1RO. Those are my thoughts.
Commentator actually was coming in talking about how he was going to try to not be biased. But, you know, out here...
I just love Biinny, dude. What can I say?
I mean, who doesn't? Have you seen him? I know you've seen him, but for the people out there, if you have not seen Biinny, you might want to keep it that way, because once you see him, there's no going back. One of the most beautiful men we've seen in the community. Chiseled bod, nice strokes, really good with the controller, and super nice last chest there from Biinny, getting that super optimal turn, you know, sort of getting stuck in the chest, pretty much ideally what you want. V1RO continuing to make moves here in the volcano. Keeping his head up, though. You know, some players in this position, you can just see it in their gameplay. They're feeling sluggish. They're feeling down. They just cannot get back on their feet. But despite the big mistakes we've seen from V1RO, the death on Pillarless, the death on Bomb Clip, other than that, he's been sailing. I'll give him that.
Yeah, I guess that should be mentioned. It's not like he's been screwing up everything. It's just he lost like 1:20 or something on Bomb Clip and SSL Pillarless. Well, and now this. That was a few seconds gone. But yeah, like me personally, like I would rather just screw up extremely bad for like a couple stars instead of like screwing up everything. It doesn't make me feel as bad. Because then I'm kind of just like, okay, this is like about all I should practice, I guess.
Yeah, but if you're floundering all over, you're like, wow, I really need to get my life together. I need a brew, mate.
Yeah, you can feel like your life is completely in shambles. Like not only just by speedrunning, but like that feeling could be intensified when you're speedrunning and you speedrun for hours every day, and then you just do runs and you screw up like pretty much everything. Oh, Virus screwing up triple jump again.
Oh, this angle's not doing too much for him. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and come back later. Try it again. We're here in Fire C for Biinny. This is a big one. Doing that epic lag reduction. Can he get the lava boost early on this?
I don't know why, but when I saw that camera from Biinny, I thought he was doing pole glitch, and I was like, what is he doing? Oh, that's a big mistake. He didn't grab the red.
Okay. And here we go. The cookie begins to crumble.
Oh,
and a very crumbly cookie.
Goombas.
They're ganging up on Biinny. As he... Wait. I guess he would need to go back down anyway, so this makes sense. But Biinny looking at a normal cycle in Fire C, taking his sweet time. I don't imagine he'll get later than a normal cycle though. That wasn't too bad.
Oh, he really took his time with that jump, and his angle was bad. I don't. Can he? Is he even getting normal cycle?
Oh, this is.
What cycle is this?
There's no way that was early cycle. Yeah.
I think that was normal cycle right there.
Yeah, so Biinny losing actually quite a bit of time here in Fire C. I mean, that's got to be at least 30 seconds.
That's what I had in mind. That's probably like 30, yeah. And he's losing more time here.
Oh! Oh! Oh!
Wait. Coins. What did V1RO just do?
Oh no. Save and quit.
Did he save and quit?
Alright, chat. You're gonna have to fill us in. Both commentators.
I think I know what V1RO did. I think he re-entered HMC and like exit the stage because that's what you do with the other route. I'm pretty sure that's what he just did. He just had like a huge brain fart and didn't know what route he was doing. I might be wrong. Chat's gonna have to let us know. We weren't seeing it.
Commentators asleep at the wheel, just completely enthralled by Biinny's cookie crumbling. So sad to see some cookies crumble. Especially when it's chocolate chip, but Biinny getting his act back together, tossing that Bowser right into the bomb, no problemo, and V1RO heading over to Dar Dots, but man, that's unfortunate. I mean, that mistake that V1RO made is, I don't know if it's as big as Biinny's Fire C fiasco, but
it wasn't as big, but like, a lot of his potential time save is kind of like thrown away right there.
Well, here we are, swimming. The art of the swim. Gotta get those angles on point. Gotta time that A button pressing.
If Biinny plays really well, he can get like a high 48, but it would be like really hard in a run like this. So we're probably gonna like expect a 49 something. His lethal lava land time was like it's probably only like 40 seconds or so off of like a god run, but that Fire C hurt him a lot. Oh, I think Biinny went for the double box break right there, but screwed it up. I wonder when people are going to start doing the double box break for like all the boxes, because you can do it for the last two. The only player I can think of who goes for it is Paracusia. However, I don't know how much time that one saves.
Yeah, it's sort of a weird angle that you come at it from, you know? I don't know if it's nearly as worth, but I would be interested. V1RO going for the front sub. This man has got the sauce.
Nice front sub. I think Para just said that you just press like C right twice and it's easy, but like he calls like pretty much everything easy.
That is true. You never really know what to believe.
I always give him crap for him calling everything like easy when he has like when I just like point out his times. It's like if everything is so easy. And why is your 120 start time so like 4 minutes off your 7 best?
Co-commentator, you know, opening up, pulling the curtain back, showing us what's really going on inside his mind, does enjoy to give his colleagues a hard time. And at the same time, Heisenberger TV likes to raid twitch.tv/speedrun with 38 viewers. Welcome, Heisenberg gang. Thank you very much, sir. You are just stepping in on one of the most epic races of our time. Actually, I can't say that. V1RO lost almost 2 minutes on bomb flip.
This fire C though, I'm watching this fire C. It's like perfect.
This is spicy. Definitely looking like a lava boost early on. Is exactly what he's looking for to gain some time back on Biinny. WD Biinny, and that is a boost. Boosting right up. A lot of speed. Whoa. Okay. Not going for the side flip.
From my experience, if you get lava boost early Ellie's and you make it really early, doing like the side flip thing can be super awkward because you actually have to wait a bit. Like I had a recent run where I made it so early and I like slowed down on purpose, did these like super late side flips, and I still barely missed like the side flip wall kick. So maybe that's what happened there, and he just went for like the old movement. That fire C like saved a lot of time over Biinny though, but like he's still down around 2 minutes.
Yeah, Biinny has definitely picked it right back up. Had a rough fire C, but really bouncing back in this wet, dry world. Making the moves that he needs to be making to secure that fat W. And not only is it about the W, but it's about the points. And Biinny is looking to get himself a lot of points as he moves along. V1RO passing that key around in excitement. There is still work left to be done. Going to be joining Biinny upstairs. Heading into wet dry world. Biinny in Tiny Huge Island. These secrets can be very scary. Definitely the hardest star in the level.
The Goomba got wrecked.
Jump dive is gorgeous.
Nice secret. Just needs to get this jump here.
Pure beauty. Booty.
I want to mention for these 2 stars that V1RO is doing, like the triple jump wall kick stars, he's like really good at them actually, because not only does he like skip the side flip, but he does it in C up, which reduces lag, and like not very little like top runners actually do that. And I think V1RO is like consistent at these 2.
He's a man of culture.
I mean, he's probably gonna. Let's be real. He's probably gonna feel it here because I just said he's consistent. Oh, Biinny!
Oh, Biinny! No. What's the play? What is he gonna do?
He might just like exit stage and go back in.
What is he? Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. Wow.
That is a massive mistake.
Okay, so this race getting more interesting by the minute. Biinny following the script. I mean, Biinny slipping up in Tiny Huge Island, and everybody shocked by the crazy mistake that he made, falling off of the side in the bronze plate. I don't think I've ever seen that happen to anybody in all of Mario history.
There's a very well-known Caleb Hart clip where that happens. So okay. That one time is when I've seen it. Besides that, I don't think I've ever seen it till now.
Yeah, I was gonna say Caleb Hart he's paved the trail, blazed the trail, but Biinny joining. I don't even know how that happened, but oh my goodness. Biinny finding ways to give V1RO a little slice of the pie. Ooh, and the double box kick from V1RO, feeling himself. He's making moves. It's looking more like a reality. This is why you never give up. Never get down. You always get back up and keep fighting.
Oh, these coins are everywhere.
Fire coming in to assassinate him, but V1RO tactfully avoiding the flame, and Biinny taking us back to simpler times with this movement up to the top of the mountain. Oh, these coins though not playing along.
He's gotten like abysmal RNG. This star is like, oops. Oh, simply getting a call from Sip Mom, baby.
I will be back 1 second.
So commentary, Mucka S. How's everyone doing? How's the weather and all that? All right. Back to the gameplay. As I was saying, a lot of people do not like this 100 coin star because of all the RNG in it. Like as you saw from earlier, V1RO has some really bad RNG. But V1RO game burned, but he backed it up pretty well. Kind of a mucket S there. If V1RO just has like a standard THI, then he'll catch up another like 30 plus seconds than Biinny. And he probably caught up like around 30 seconds in Fire C, but like it's gonna take like 2 or 3 more of those kinds of mistakes from Biinny for like V1RO to be fully caught up. However, we still do have Tippy left, and there is still like TTM. Also, V1RO is doing reds in here, which like almost no one does this, from what I've seen. But I think he's like pretty good at it.
Can he make it worth it? I'm back in the booth. I'm ready for some action. V1RO with a beautiful triple jump walking. Biinny with the ground pound. He's slipping off. Biinny's flying off the handles here in Tall Mountain. He cannot keep it together.
Dude, beautiful reds by V1RO. Oh. Commentators curse. Never mind. It was beautiful before that. Okay, Biinny is just he's not. This star is just not going his way. Dude, if Biinny keeps on making these mistakes, this could be V1RO's race, which would be actually like mind-blowing.
That would be mind-blowing.
That would actually be mind-blowing.
That'd be an Evo mind blown, I might argue.
I forgot about that emote. Is there like, what are the chances of you going to Evo this year?
Pretty slim. Biinny! What is his chances of winning this race? Also starting to look pretty slim. I mean, they were fat, real fat, like a double stuffed Oreo. But it's looking like the Oreo is not even stuffed right now.
I don't even fully know what just happened. He's grabbed onto the ledge and like, I guess he was just holding the wrong direction and fell down. Dude,
I'm not even sure if he got the ledge grab, but Biinny.
No, he did grab onto the ledge and he just fell.
Okay, well, rough times for Big Ben. Might need WD-40. Looking a little bit rusty, a little, you know, torn up, bent out of shape.
I wanna mention that V1RO is in like the call, so he can see like the gameplay without delay, and he's probably like popping off, and like he might be going like Super Saiyan. He just sees these opportunities, and he's like, I have to play on point. Let's go. Biinny going for breezeless. No. Oh, he fails it. Another opportunity for V1RO to like catch up.
V1RO being very careful not to fall off the edge here, and it's not a problem at all. Biinny missing that breezeless is going to be another opportunity. I do believe V1RO goes for breezeless, and he's looked pretty consistent at it from what I can tell. Really starting to pick up steam. Might be time to invest in V1RO stocks. They're going up.
I wish I could like tell how big of a difference it is right now, but I can't. Like I don't really know the differences with these routes. Like I would say V1RO, just like based on the gameplay, he's like probably a little over a minute behind, perhaps. If he has like a really good TTM, he might not even be a minute behind. We'll have to see. Anyway, he's going for breezes here.
It's looking good. Oh, that was a little bit lower than that. It's not. Biinny coming into Snowman's Land very strong. I don't know if you saw it, but his Snowman's head was immaculate and just taking care of the Deep Freeze Star. Might be a new man, might be reformed. Now, he will be going back to Hazy Maze Cave after this, but V1RO will be going right up to Tippy after he's finished with Snowman's Land. And we'll see them meet back up and see really what's going on. How big of a lead is it? I do believe Biinny's still holding the lead, but man, has it shrunk.
I mean, the difference going into upstairs of V1RO is just he can't afford to do this. He's like, he was already so far behind, like going into upstairs, but he needs to like capitalize on every opportunity to catch up if he's gonna win this race. But yeah, going upstairs, like, I don't. The difference is like what, like probably around a minute 30, and then THI happened. So after that, it's probably like around a minute difference, roughly. I didn't really see who had like a better withdrawal mode between them. This TTM is still, it's still better than Biinny's at this point, but he still has some stars left. Pretty much the only star in the way is like Reds. Is that in the box star? Reds can be a Monka S and TTM, however. It's like kind of easy to screw it up.
And we'll see what he's got. Oh, taking out that poor Goomba. Might have had an entire family and kids, but rest in peace. V1RO not really caring much at all. And beautiful box jump. Biinny heading into Hazy Maze Cave. Can save some time over V1RO here. V1RO really had a rough moment in Hazy Maze Cave.
It was just like the triple jump off the box, I think.
Yeah, but then he had the quit.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. That was big. I still don't know what happened. Oh, spicy movement from V1RO.
This man is off the hinges.
Oh. Oh, and all that spicy movement. Then this. V1RO having a Mario meltdown right now, bonking into every possible wall. Yeah, I didn't see how Biinny's Reds went, but I'm sure Biinny's Reds are better than that. He just like started off like so strong, and then that happened.
That's the nature of Reds in Tall Tall Mountain. I mean, they will clap your cheeks if given the chance. You just cannot provide an opening, but V1RO pulling the pants right down and allowing a roundhouse kick of a clap. A clapping, okay, if you will.
Biinny has 2 stars, and he has to, like, re-enter the stage and exit, and V1RO has 5 stars left, so... I mean, V1RO has to do, like, he has to do Reds in SL, which is, like, a kind of a slow star. So V1RO is, like, far behind still. Like, Biinny's probably be going to the upstairs or tippy door in like around a minute. Because I think the last star he has here is like the Christmas Miracle Star. The V1RO screwing up Reds right there, missing the box.
He did in fact, but he has got his shell now, feeling comfortable collecting these Reds, and we'll see if Biinny can get himself a Christmas Miracle. Perhaps get a pair of AirPods from Santa would be really nice. Big dive, and it is good.
So Tago's old run that was like 2 frames off world record got a 3840 HMC. So Biinny is exactly 3 minutes behind that. So Biinny cannot get a 49, but he can get a mid 50 with a good tippy. And V1RO's pace, I don't really know.
Oh, no triple jump.
V1RO's like high 51 to low 52 pace.
Oh, but the bonk is not gonna help. Taking a dip in the snow, but did not have his snow boots or his snow pants on. He's freezing his limbs off. Gets the star though. So what? Biinny touched the door at 42:10.
It was like, let's just look at when he enters. Okay, he entered Rainbow Ride at 42:22. I'll just like try to memorize that. Alright, he going for the easy Lockadoo bounce, very consistent. Star's not over yet. We've seen people like fall down a billion times here.
Triple jump is good. Give him the pole some action. Might have to throw some ones. Nice. Biinny securing it. Strong start to Rainbow Ride. Exactly what you want to see and exactly how you want to start. Tippy, can V1RO bring that same level of heat and sauce to the pan, to the kitchen? Does he have the seasoning? We will find out.
When you're doing a race and you're like over a minute behind a tippy, you just hate to be that guy. Like you just have to like rely on your opponent making big mistakes or else you lose. All right, so Biinny entered at 42:22, so V1RO is 1 minute 8 seconds behind at the Rainbow Ride entrance. He caught up a lot.
Yeah.
Even after those mistakes, he's like only a little over a minute behind. So race is definitely not over, but
oh the Spiny!
He nearly got like really unlucky there.
Man, I don't know. It's looking tough though. Biinny not letting any cracks through. Looking like a fortified castle. He's got archers waiting at the gate. There's a moat. Horses. Cannons. Blunderbusts. He's ready. He's also sweaty. He could perhaps be slipping his fingers around, although looking great on the swinging in the breeze. V1RO making moves on the reds, looking effortless. The beautiful dive. And fifth red, and oh, it's just beautiful gameplay from both players here in Tippy.
Yeah, from what I saw, like Biinny had a pretty nice Rainbow Ride. And V1RO, like, has V1RO made a mistake here yet? Maybe he did and I missed it. Anyways, Biinny doing TikTok 100, minor mistake there. This star is kind of a monkey ass. Some like really tragic stuff can happen, like falling down at the end. Oh, Biinny's dropping some spaghetti. He's lost a few seconds already on the star.
Couple of noodles, but picking him right back up.
He can afford like plenty of mistakes like that though, and still like take the W. He just needs to like not do anything drastic. But you know, this is Tippy. We still got like Bowser in the sky after this. Like both TikTok and Sky can be a monkey S.
Indeed they can, and we have seen it before, especially from Biinny. I mean, the most noteworthy one being the what was that? SGDQ 2016. Oh, ledge grab.
Yeah.
That's good though.
That was, I believe that was the 4-way race. Biinny is not even a minute ahead. If V1RO doesn't make any real mistakes, he's not even like a minute behind at this point. Oh, bad RNG again. V1RO has not been getting good RNG in this run. Okay, much nicer beginning. Well, minus that. Let's see if Biinny gets this triple jump wall kick here. Oh, this is what V1RO needs. Biinny like can't afford many more of those mistakes. He can't like let this keep him like tilted and stuff. Dude, if V1RO like manages to win this, it's like actually nutty. But Biinny still has a massive lead. It's like 50-ish seconds. That's really big still.
Yeah, but I mean, that is a slight blow to the west wall. And V1RO coming through, he's got soldiers, he's got a ladder as he climbs to the top of this TikTok clock in record time, making moves. But Biinny's got the triple jump, slipping around, but getting a hand.
He only has one time moving star left, right?
Right.
I think it's a pit in the pendulums. Yeah. Oh, V1RO! There is an opportunity for V1RO to catch up a little bit, but he blew that. And like Simply said, when I was doing this could be career suicide, and it's kind of looking like this is like the final nail in the coffin.
Nailing himself in the coffin. V1RO going for reds can be very scary if you're not calm, cool, and collected. But picking up his shells, taping the shell back together, putting the yolk right back in the system, and the egg has been saved. But looking like a Frankenstein sort of situation as Biinny wraps up the rest of TikTok clock, not wasting any time, no dilly-dallying from him. Sending very quickly, no mistakes. The angles are good. The speed is off the charts. And the first tee to top it off, it's like a nice ice cream sundae with the whipped cream on top and a nice little cherry. Delicious.
It's always so beautiful to see that like first frame. Oh, that was really nice from V1RO. But that first frame that Biinny just got, like, for people who don't know, it lets you just like skip doing like the dive rollout. You just have so much speed, you can just make it into the cage. I don't know how much it saves. It looks pretty spicy though.
Alright, and that is it for Biinny and TikTok Clock. V1RO still with a little bit of work left to do, but I mean, every second counts. Even if Biinny takes the W, there's still points to be made.
V1RO's probably like a minute behind. Or around a minute behind. After 100 coin, he was less than a minute behind, but like he screwed up pretty bad. Alright, I don't know if Biinny is like looking at the stream at all. If he is, then it's possible that he'll just like see the lead and just like not even opt in for a triple jump wall kick. But I feel like he's like pretty consistent at triple jump wall kick. I think he does moving left side. He does that like the angle. That's probably what we're going to be seeing, but maybe not.
V1RO.
Okay, he's going for it. And gets it, no problem.
Alright, the final countdown here for Biinny just has 3 throws in between him and that glorious W.
Biinny has to miss, he has to miss like what, 6 throws or something? Okay, so Biinny can barely get a 50 if he gets his throws. Like a 50, 58 or something.
Oh,
V1RO bonking.
Barely catching the fence. But that's a missed throw from Biinny. Could this be the start of something crazy?
That's the end of the 50.
Oh. Shocking. Right, he's got the re-grab, going for that same bomb, wants it bad, but that looks like
Biinny
another
missed
miss.
it again. That's 2 missed throws.
He has not landed 1 throw yet.
Biinny
Gotten denied not only by the Piranha Plants, but also by Bowser. Nobody wants his bruise.
This is a big moment for V1RO. Like, he still has to do this. V1RO gets it. What if V1RO wins? What if he wins?
There's only a couple throws in between these players now. I could not make this up even if I wanted to, even if I had the best script writers in all of Hollywood. Biinny, 2 throws left. That is another missed throw for Biinny. Well,
wait.
Never mind. Commentator, going early. One more throw needed. That is a missed throw. That is a missed throw.
He can miss like 1 more throw, I think.
I'm winding up. Biinny on the last throw, but that's gonna land.
Wins.
Taking game. Well, the only game. Getting into my 16-star mindset here, but V1RO with a missed throw, but man. Oh my goodness.
This race was so wild. It was honestly so wild.
Oh, V1RO's missing throws, though! The time is ticking. I mean, every 10 seconds, it's another point that he loses from the match. Just has to finish it up. And there it is.
That his last throw? Yeah, it was. Of course his last throw. The platforms are gone. Duh. V1RO talking to Bowser over there, I don't know why. He could have been a lot closer to the big star, wasting like a second or 2.
There it is.
That was a 52-24.
Wait, what?
What up, Biinny?
Won?
You won.
Oh yeah, you won.
Oh, you're pulling my plonker.
Commentators on the commentary pulling Biinny's plunka. Not really sure what that is, but would be happy to pull it. I mean, I am in love with him.
No.
Biinny, you forgot to stop your timer. I didn't see what time you got.
Hello?
Hey.
Hi.
Hi. Did I win?
Yeah.
You did.
Oh my god, I did not deserve to win that. I was so asleep.
With what V1RO did at the very beginning, V1RO absolutely did not deserve to win that.
I don't know what you get.
He died on bomb clip.
Wait, what?
He died on bomb clip. Yeah,
Oh,
you were after the first star, you were like a minute 20 ahead. I'm not kidding.
Oh my god, I
That
was
was
actually,
a classic egg run.
dude. Honestly, I was having such a good run out of LLL. Like, I'm not even joking. I was like +10 on PB or something like that, +13. Thinking this is like pretty sweet. And then after Fire C, I just fell asleep mentally. I think it was just like the worst. I died. I don't think I've ever done that. The Caleb Hart meme on the piranha plants in THI and falling into the water. I didn't know what to do. It's just a joke, dude. Oh my god.
My two biggest mistakes were Bomb Clip and Toadstar.
Oh,
Oh,
dude.
speaking of that, Vera, I didn't see what happened. Did you like re-enter HMC because you thought you were doing the other route, or do you just save and quit?
Yeah, I did that, and then I exited the course because I forgot about Toad. It would have been faster to die. I remembered about Toad as I was going back to DD, so I lost so much time on that.
Dude, honestly, that was a meme for me. I had like last race when I raced cheese, I died and everything, and still got a 49. Like I can't even believe how bad this was. I died like 3 times, I think. I got late cycling Fire C. I fell off. I got hit by the piranha and fell in the water. Where else did I die?
You got sent off by Bowser at the end.
Oh yeah. I had to do that just for Sludge because he's done that himself. He's been. Oh my god! Yeah, I don't remember the last time I ever died to a Bowser fight. Like, oh fuck, that was so good though. At least it made for an entertaining race anyway.
Yeah, it was. I mean, at first I was like, "Oh man, is this really the race?" But then you really
When we
started.
both. Yeah.
Well, yeah. When it started and Vyro had lost over a minute on Bomb Club, I was like, "Oh no!" And then
Right.
he also died in Pillarless, so was really struggling a little bit there. And
Yeah,
then
my mistakes came after. I think
Yeah.
my mistakes came much later. Oh well, it was a good race anyway. I enjoyed it.
definitely a joy to watch. Always a pleasure here at GSA. Shout outs to the gang. Shout outs to Punk A for the hot co-coms. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
And thank you, Biinny and Vyro, for the hot game. Is there any last words you guys have before we close it out?
Yeah, let's both not do that next round, please.
I'm going back to
Let's both pick-
Overwatch.
All right, GG's. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, GG's.
Next time.
GG's. Thanks, everybody. Have a wonderful night. Thank you for watching. And